so now we're gonna start this adventure. So first thing I want to do is talk about my character. Okay. So his name is Charlie Kane. He's serving a town as peculiar as Arkham has always been quite a balancing act. But Mayor Charlie Kane has definitely worked to build connections and coalitions between the major players in town, the university and the historic society, the Order of the Silver Twilight, and the Romani in Independence Square, even the local law and the city's organized crime. The small leather journal passed on by Charlie's predecessor warned of ancient threats and possible creatures that could only be held at bay through constant vigilance. The visions of something massive lurking just beyond the edges of our world that the journal planted in his mind left no doubt the stars are wrong. Something is coming. Primary role. As a rogue, you have a unique skill set that allows you to specialize in specific tasks. Charlie has a way with people. With a few careful words, you can find your way through most obstacles, and you always have a helpful assistant on hand. Secondary role. As a seeker, you are an intrepid sleuth. Your focus should be gathering clues and researching their deeper meaning. Your work is instrumental to putting a stop to evil plots at work. Alright, so basically, working with the people, getting allies put together, and getting the clues for the party. So that's what we're going to try to work on. But we have to build our strength and our lore to get the doom out of there. So we'll try to do what we can, the best we can do. There's one thing missing. I'm going to stop the video. I've got one piece I need to put on the map and we'll get started. Okay, so I get two actions first. So I'm going to go move one and I'm going to try to take care of that doom. I get 2 dice. Okay. Once per round, when you resolve a test using a skill, you have focus. Okay, I don't have a focus spell. Okay, so I will focus. I will focus lore. But I do have a once per round. Before you resolve a test, you may focus one skill of your choice, and that'll be lore. So I will do lore. So now I get 3 dice. Good. And hopefully I get 5 or 6 on one of these. And I do not. So, okay. I don't want to waste that right now. So that's one of my turns I moved. So then we start with the monster phase. So these guys will move toward the unstable space. We're going to go 1, 2. This one will go 1, 2. Okay. And then that's it for that. Encounter phase. So I go and I take Arkham Advertiser. And I'm on the Arkham Advertiser. I'm in the north side. So Arkham Advertiser. You find a newspaper in archives that is dated 1937 and shows a car crash through the front of Scoffner's General Store. You gain 1 clue from the neighborhood. Awesome. Alright. You may spend 1 remnant to give Minnie Klein some evidence for a story she's writing. If you do, you gain $3. Well, I do not, so this is going to go in the discard pile. Now the train station is the unstable space, so I need to get some out of there before these guys start coming over there. Alright, and then I go to the mythos phase. So I pick 1. And, so I get to have 2. So I got a clue. So I get to take the top card. Downtown. One clue downtown. Let's take the first two cards off. Oh, before we go on, I should read the intro stuff that we need to know. So, approach of Azathoth. I forgot all about it. The stars so far. At the center of infinity slumbers Azathoth, lulled to sleep by the ceaseless piping of accursed flutes. Yet some mortals would think to draw their infinite power and calamity of the blind idiot god to them, and thereby doom all of humanity. Our starting phase is train station. For reckoning token for each cultist monster place one doom in its space. If it's in the street space, place the doom in the adjacent neighborhood base instead. Alright. Anomalies. Number 2. People walk with their heads down, shoulders hunched. With each new oddity, it becomes harder to pretend that nothing is wrong. But the vanishings, the strange lights, the signs of inhuman creatures, they are not something that can be ignored, at least not for long. When a space has 3 doom, or a neighborhood has a total of 5 doom, place an anomaly in the neighborhood. If additional doom would be placed in the neighborhood with an anomaly, place that doom on the scenario sheet instead. If you resolve an encounter in the neighborhood with an anomaly, you resolve an anomaly encounter instead. When a neighborhood has 0 doom, remove the anomaly from that neighborhood. Okay? Deja vu. The day dawns the color of hammered lead, with a stillness and chill that settles over the gabled roofs of Arkham and lingers. As you go through the morning routine, you cannot shake the feeling of having done it before. The same breakfast, the same headlines in the newspaper, warning of disappearances and odd goings-on, and a note in your handwriting reading, "The Demon Sultan approaches. Meet at the train station." When there are 3 or more clues on the scenario sheet, and neither cards 4 and 7 are in the codex, add card 4 to the codex. Do not remove this card from the codex. When there is a 3 or more doom on the scenario sheet, flip this card. Okay, so far, we're good to go. Alright. Now I have to decide where I want to go. Alright, I think I'm going to stay where I'm at for now, and then we'll roll 3 dice again. Alright, and hopefully I make a 5 or 6. And I did get a 5, so I get to remove this doom. Thank you. Alright, don't have to move, so I'm going to focus on that school, and I think I'm going to focus strength. Okay. Oh, my focus on it. Once per round, before you resolve a test, you focus 1 skill of your choice. My focus limit is only 1 right now. So, okay, I'm not gonna focus. I am gonna gain a resource. So I will have 3, so it can give me a new ally next turn. Alright, so that's my turn. Monster phase, these guys are gonna move. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? And then an encounter phase, you draw and resolve and encounter matching the thing. So I'm going to do north side again. And I'm at Arkham Advertiser again. Doyle Jeffries hires you to proofread a feature for the tomorrow's paper. Gain $2. Awesome, you get more money. More money. More money. Another 5. While you work, you hear two of the staff writers arguing about whether or not they can write a story with sufficient proof. You may spend one remnant to help support the piece. If you do, the grateful reporter pays you $2. Well, I don't have $2. I don't have a remnant, so that's no good. Alright. So then we do the mythos phase. Hopefully you don't get anything bad. Alright, so we got one doom. So I take the bottom card, north side. So doom goes to the train station. Okay. And then the train station still is the unstable space. Okay, then I get one more. Another doom. Well, I should have 3. I may have to grab it. Yeah, because at the first round I only tagged 1. Okay, Rivertown. And it's a graveyard. And now the graveyard is that unstable space. Thank you very much for that. And now I'm going to move over there. Okay, and then I have to pick one more. I forgot. I only did 1 on the first round. And a blank. Awesome. Okay. So it's my turn. So I am going to move 1 space. And I'm going to re-roll. Oh wait. Before I do that, I am going to pay $3. And I'm going to get an ally. Nick Goldtree, ally, freelance smuggler. Action. Become wanted to gain 1 curio with a value of 4 or less. Alright, so now I have 2. So now I can focus. So I'm going to roll and do this. And I'm going to focus on my strength because I have 2 guys. Now I have a 3 strength. Alright. And I miss my check. Yeah. Alright. No biggie. Alright. That's my turn. The monster turn. They're going to move 2. So 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright. Then counter phase, I have north side again. Hopefully I get something good. Alright, I am in the train station. I got your message, says a stranger, and came as soon as I could. You gain 1 ally. Oh wow, got another free ally, huh? So, the Sora Larson ally, secretary, action. An investigator or ally in your space recovers 1 sanity. You are an investigator in your space. Wow, this is perfect. I love it. So, I got 3, and I can focus 3 now. Alright. What was that? You chat with your new friend and learn more. So I need to roll, I get to roll for influence is 4 dice. That was not 4 influence. I pass. So if you pass, you recognize the handwriting on their note as your own, dated in the future. You gain 1 clue from the neighborhood. Awesome. So I did that. Alright. And then this goes here. Now the curiosity shop is the unstable space. Alright. And I did that, so I do mythos. Okay. So what do we got? Another doom. We got Arkham Advertiser. So we're going to do for Arkham Advertiser. Alright, and then we got one more. Monster. The next monster out is the Keening Hound. Spawn at the most doom. Okay, we don't have the most doom, so I'm going to skip. All the way up here. Yeah, it's even. So I don't have to deal with them right now. Okay, so Alright, so we have a hunter out there now, so he's gonna come right straight at me. Okay, so that is, now it's the monster phase. I mean, I'm sorry, I did the methods phase there. So I'm back to action phase. Okay, I guess I'll try to do, now I have 3. I can do another one. I will do will. So that's the brain, right? So move that up here. So I got strengthen, will, and lore. Alright, so I will pass. So I take the doom off. Awesome. Okay, and what else do I want? Oh, that's action. No, that's not action. That's this regular thing. That's ongoing. So that I did that, and then I got one more thing to do. I could probably do. Let's see. I could do a research. Let's do that. So a research, I get 3 dice, and I missed. Yeah. Okay. So that's my turn. Monster phase. So Arkham advertise next. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and this goes directly to engage. Oh, so these guys attack comes over here, and I got to engage him. The King Hound is here. He's got 4 lives. He has a -1, so I'm at 2. Okay, he does attack me, so I lose 2 health. Not good. And there's 2 health and 1 horror. Okay. I can put these on any guys, so I can do 1 and 1 and 1. Okay. Alright. And okay, so that's my monsters. Alright, and then I got my encounter phase. I don't do an encounter because I'm engaged right now. So I have met those. Great. So reckoning. We do put 2 dooms. And they're both in the same space, so these go here. This gets anomaly. Alright. And then headline. Alright, let's see what we get. Street gangs come to Arkham. Crude imitation rights. Young man prone to peer pressure. New England Women Club concern. Police advise travel in pairs. By A.P. Jessup, staff writer, Arkham, Massachusetts. Test strength and resolve the effect based on the test results. Okay, so I get 3 dice. So I have 1. You become wanted and gain 1 common item. So I become wanted. Discard any reputation talents. You may not gain reputation talents. Okay. Reckoning. Test handshake. If you fail, flip this card. If your test results are 2 or greater, discard this card. So now I get a common item. Alright. So we see. So that's going to be. Oh, I do have. I will take this 45 automatic. That's going to help me very well because I get +3 strength, so that gives me 5. And then I'm putting the other one down, and it comes out with Overwood Codex item, Curio Tome. You get +3 lore as part of your word action. Ooh, that's going to help me. Okay. All right. Okay. So that is the Mythos phase. Alright, so we're back to action phase, so I get to move if I want. I'm thinking, let's see, what space is Arkham Advertiser? So, I'm thinking, I can't move, damn, I can't move. So I am going to have to first either disengage, but that's -2 + 3, so that's 1. Or I can fight him. I have a strength of 3, so I will roll 3 dice. And, oh, but I get 2 dice because of -1. Jesus. Oh wait, no, I have the 45, so I get 3 dice, so that's 6, that's 5. So 5 dice total. Even better. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome, dude. Yes. So he's gone. I get a remnant from that. Awesome. And this guy gets put on the top. Thank you very much. So now I can move. So I will move, and I will move 2. 1, 2. Move over here. Okay. Alright, monster phase. So then these two will move 2 spaces. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Oh wait. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Alright. And that's it. So then I will do my 2 tokens. So we got another monster out. And we got one now. A ravenous predator. Spawn in an unstable space. So this gets placed on the American Advertiser. Alright. Arkham Advertiser. And then we got the So this is East Town. So we get 3 die. 3. 1, 2, 2, and 3. So we got 1, 2, and 3. So we got a total of 5 there. So we get another anomaly. Great. Alright. And then this goes here, and then we just take these ones and we shuffle them and put them in the back. Right. Not good. Alright. That is to the next round. Okay, next round. What do I want to do? It's important. Oh, we had to move. So I will move 1, 2, and then I will do horde action. So I have 3 dice. All right. Yes, and I got 2. So, and we move 2 of these. So I get a remnant. Awesome. Do I have anything else I can do? That's an action. 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 Oh. Here I have 3 allies. I only have 3. That's it. Okay, so that's my turn, my action. All the monsters go next. Oh boy. So these guys move toward an unstable space. Oh, I didn't put the next one. Unstable space is Arkham Horror, so these guys go here. Okay, and this guy moves directly engage lowest mind. So this guy goes right on me, so I'm engaged. So he's going to attack me for 1 and 1. 1 horror, 1 damage. So I'll put 1 here and 1 here. Okay, so that's the monsters. Encounter phase. Can't do that because I'm got someone next to me. Mythos phase. Take 2 tokens. Oh boy. A clue. So Rivertown. And oh, am I doing this? Town. Let's go down. Okay, and then these 2. Here, shovel. And my clue. Okay. And then let's see. Let me get one more token. Let's see. Newspaper. I hate these things. Alright. The sign pox paralyzes port. Disease outbreak traced to Kingsport, Massachusetts. Presumed to originate on foreign shores. Authorities recommend avoiding seafood sailors. The water is safe. By A. Wong, Associated Press, Kingsport, Massachusetts. Headline, rumor. Add to this card to the codex. It's got all other rumor. Okay, there's no word. Rumor headlines. Each investigator health is reduced by 1. Oh, she's 7 down to 3. Reckoning. Any investigator may suffer 3 damage to discard this card. That's not going to help me. Well, that sucks. So now I have to get rid of that card. And investigate death health is reduced by 1, so that's going to be 3. God, that's not going to be good. Alright, so that's the mythos phase. Alright, and then we go back to action phase. So what I have to do first is get rid of this guy. I have a 45 automatic, so I get a total of 6 dice. Alright. But then I reduce by 1, so I get 5 dice. Because this guy has a -1 strength. Come on, we kill this guy. I'm gonna kill him. We got 1. I think I'm gonna reroll 1 dice. I'll take my -1 off. Nope. I need these 2 though. So I got 1 damage on him. Okay. Alright, so that's my 1 turn. Next turn I can try to just engage him. That will be evade him. So I have to roll my observation. That's 3 dice. Hopefully I make it. Also, I get 1 less. I need to make it 2 dice. And I didn't make it. Shoot. Alright, I'm going to take my lure off right now. Come on, roll 5, please. No, come on. Not getting good rolls. Alright. So the monsters, they stay where they're at. This guy's going to attack me. So he's going to get 1. 1 and 1. I think some ones are here and here, so then these guys just gonna get discarded. That goes in the bottom. Okay. Alright, so. Okay. Alright. Then those are my attacks. So a counter time, if I don't get a counter, bet those. Jesus, wait a second. Alright, we got blank. And we got blank. And then we have no more, so you always go back in. Oh. Good, nothing. Alright, now I'm going to attack again with my automatic. So we get 5 dice again. 4. I just need 2 more. And I did it. And this guy's dead. I get 1 more remnant. And then I can do my lure if I want to get rid of that last one, hopefully. Give me a chance. When you use auto test using this skill, have focus, you may test. I did. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna put, that's right, so I did that, so I will do that one. So we get 3 dice. I'll give you that chance. Did it? Alright. And this goes away. Alright. That's my turn. Monster phase, they're still there. Okay. Then encounter. So I'm gonna encounter on Merchant District, and I'm on an uninvited isle. Give me something good, cackles the old woman. Something from my cooking pot. Either test lore, or teach her a recipe using the island's vegetation, or spend 1 remnant to provide the ingredients. Okay, I will spend one remnant. Oops, wrong plate. Okay, to provide the ingredients. If you pass or spend a remnant, she grubs within her apron for your payment. You gain 1 courier item. Alright, so I see. Get 3 lore as part of the word action. Ooh, that would be good. I will take that. Alright, what was it? Okay. Alright. That's my turn. Monster chase, same thing. Well, it doesn't counter. So I get 2 mythos. Alright. 2 mythos. Oh no. Alright, so we got cultist. Yes, we do. We have 2. Oh no. So it's going to be 3. And then this is going to get a here. Alright, and then what else do I have? Alright, so now you roll my handshake, that's 4. Maybe 4 dice. I just need to get 5. I got it, I'm good. Alright. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna put one back in. Okay. Alright. Then I got 1. Alright, and then we get a monster. Shoot. I don't know what we got now. Spawn at street nearest prey. Good. Alright. Now my turn. I'm gonna go 1, 2, roll my lore, that's 3 dice. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I got this, so I get 6 dice. Oh, I don't need it anyway. No, I didn't need to use it. So I can take this off. Alright, I move, so that's my turn. The monsters, this guy moves 2, so we go 1, 2 towards me. Alright, another 2 stay there. Draw an encounter card, that's going to be Real Town. Alright, and I'm on the Black Cave. An elaborate mosaic made of shells, glass, and tiles depicts a profane image of a toad-like monstrosity. You may become delayed or mistakenly move the picture piece by piece. If you do, oh, okay, so I need to see. Do I want to be delayed or? I will. Okay, so if you do, you feel as if your opposite sense of fondness that once permeated the cave has been reduced. You become blessed. Awesome. That's what I need right now. Blessed. So I get fours now. I get pass. Pass on the test. If you're blessed, you get. If you roll a 4, 5, and 6 on any test, you pass. Pretty cool. All right. So then we got the Mythos phase. My favorite phase of all. So. Pink, very good. And Doom. Let's see where Doom is. North side, oh no! So, it's Curiosity Shop is next, okay? And not Doom, because we have a one here, it goes placed onto this. There. When you get some clues on there. I told this guy I don't have clues. Alright. Okay, so it's my turn. I only get 1 action this turn. Shit. What am I gonna do? Here's a 1, 2. I will roll my observation. I get 3. I'll give me at least 1 or 2. 1. Done. Can't believe this, man. I really want to waste a clue or one of the focus tokens. Oh my god. I'm gonna focus there. Can do that. Can do that in. Oh, I got 4. What am I talking about? I'm blessed. What an idiot. Okay, so I got 1. So I get to place 1 on here. Alright, that's my turn. So, I wasn't thinking straight. Alright, so I got 4. So I got 1 to clue up. Alright, the next thing is monster phase. So this guy's gonna move into my space. I'm gonna get here, so I get 2 doom and 1 damage. I'll just do it here, and then these guys are gonna go. One. Oh, shit. What the hell, dude? Alright, so at least I'm not got any on me right now. So far. I need to get some dollars. Oh shit. Should have done. I had 2, 3. I should have 2. Okay. Alright, so I'm there. He's engaged with me. I did my thing. Can't do an encounter because these guys go here. That can go up here. And then that's us. Oh my god, man. I'm doing so good. Doom. East Town. Oh no. Well, this is going to the middle house. We'll take 1 more. It goes there. That's great. Okay, so my turn. The first thing I need to do is attack this guy. So I get a total of 6 dice. I get a total of 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need some 4s, whatever. I need 4 for these to be good. I got 1 and 2. So we get 2 damage on this guy. And down here. Okay, and then I'm going to try to evade him because I do not want. I'm going to do observation, so I do 3. Oh, that's 2, so I only get 1 dice? Oh my god, man, this is crazy. I didn't get one rid of one of these. Which one do we all get rid of this? I feel I only have one guy left. So I can't do it. 4. Did it. So this guy's 2 damage. He's here. Alright. I can go 2 spaces. I think it's 2 or more then. I don't think you can do much for that. There's a mid-action that can be performed by investigators. When you perform an advantage action to test observation, for each such roll, you can disengage and exhaust 1 monster choice. Engage all monsters that are engaged with, you may perform additional action. Oh, okay, so I can move. So I'm gonna. Well, do I want to move or do I want to attack though? So I only have. I think I'm gonna attack again. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do 5 dice. 5. Hopefully I can get 2 more dice. Oh, I can't do that. I already did that this time. So I have to move. So I will move 1, 2. Okay. Alright. Monsters. These monsters are going to move 2. 1, 2. That way. This one's going to go back to this way. That's his turn. Okay, then I take. Let's see. I'm going to take 2 tokens. Think. Very good. Oh no! And this is going to be Russian District. Oh, not good. Cover ducks. Oh, they can come towards me now. 1, 2. Three. And then keep this one down. Wait, no, these just are shovels. And then this one, I'm gonna need a second. Okay, so what am I doing next here? I still got this guy still alive. Can move and attack him. So I will do that. I'll go 1, 2. And then this guy engages me. Once he engages me, he's got 2. So then I have 3, 6, I got 5 dice. So 5 dice. Let's see, anything else I can use to. Oh, okay. So I can focus 1 skill on my choice, but I only have 1 ally. Can't do it. I only got 1. Alright, no big deal. Alright, so roll this. Come on, give me at least 2. I got 1, 2, 3. Awesome. This guy's freaking gone. We get another remnant. 3. This guy goes on the top. Alright, and these go back here. This guy's gone. Thank you. Alright, so monster phase. Each ready monster activates usually by moving. Alright, so too many monsters. I don't have them in the stable space. So, one space is TikTok City. TikTok City is in Merchant District, so they're gonna move 2 spaces this way. 1, 2. TikTok Hub, excuse me. TikTok City. That's funny. Alright, so then I moved by 2 guys. Alright. There's no attacking. You just asked monster ready, so we don't have any of those. And then I have an encounter phase in Rivertown. Alright, so Rivertown, I have a blockade. According to the local legend, a witch once lived in these caves. Either test lore or remember the exact location or spend a couple clues to check your notes. Don't do that. Clue. I don't really want to waste my clues. So I will do lore. Oh, so I get 3 dice. Oh, I forgot about this. Awesome. So I got 3, so I have 5 total. 4, 5, okay. Just give me a ward action. That's not a ward action. This is a skill test. Yeah, so, okay. No, so I would just roll 2 dice then. Right, let's not cheat here. 2 dice. This is not a skill test. This is not a ward action. So, 4, I got it. Because I'm blessed. So, if you pass or spend a clue, you discover old broken trinkets. You can gain 1 curio, and if you fail, you hear these whispers of an old woman in the cave. Well, I get a curio. Let's see what I got. A protest statue. After you perform a research action, you may suffer 1 horror or search 1 clue. I don't know how to do that. Anyone curio. You can get 1 observation as part of the research action. And glass. So maybe I'll take that one. That'll help me a bit. I'll take that. And I'll put this back. And I got a revolver. This is on the bottom. Alright, so after my research action, I do the part I do not like to do is pick 2 tokens. So, alright. So, monster. What else do we have? Find at Most Doom. Most Doom is here. Yeah. Alright. And then we got 1 more. The Doom. North side. Oh no! I don't want north side. Arkham. And this goes on to the card. Uh-oh, we're going to flip the bad card over. Go over there. Put Arkham advertisers 1. And those 2 now. Alright, so, defeat Doom on the card, so we're going to flip this card. So we're going to flip this card. Says, stranger things are happening all over Arkham. People from the distant past walk down the streets, wondering at the unusual buildings. Events happen out of order. The dates on addition to the Arkham advertiser seem to be chosen at random. Rogue figures dart in and out of the shadows, and to the dismay, you think that you are being followed. Reveal cards from the bottom of the monster deck until you reveal a cultist. Bottom of the deck. So, my cultist. Okay, monster. Spawn it at the next street space nearest the leader and put the rest on the top of the deck in random order. So we're gonna put. I'm not where. I'll put them here. Okay. All right, and then add 5 card 5 to the codex and return this card to archive. So 3 is going to go out. Okay. Through all the odd occurrence, a sense of rising dread fills the air. The people, the ones from the proper time, scurry from door to door, unwilling to be out under the gunmetal sky. Window shades are drawn and business closed early. As fluid as time it is, you seem to be running out of it. When there are 3 or more clues on this narrow sheet, and either 4 and 7 on the codex, add card 4 to the codex. Do not remove this card from the codex. When there's 7 or more doom on this narrow sheet, add cards 8 and 9 to the codex and return the card to the archive. Okay. Alright, so we need to get some clues over there. Alright, so that's you can get 2, 4, 6, and that's it. Okay. So now I decide what I want to do here. You don't need any more doom. So I need to get these clues, man. I really need to get some doom out of the space. Well, I could try to get the. I need an observation, so that gave me 4. So yeah, let me try to get do my research action. I'm trying to get this clue onto my board here on the narrow sheet. So I need 5, 4, 5, 6. I got one. So then this goes here. So I got 3. Okay. And then what else do I want to do? I think I've got a resource. Let me stay here for now. Alright. I got 3. Oh, what? Yeah, I need to get more allies. Okay, so that's it. That's my turn. Well, alright, and the next thing is the monster phase. So this guy moved directly to, that's not good. So this guy is going to come towards me and to move directly to me and engage me. So I lose 2 doom. And I can move 1 doom over here. And 2. Shoot, 2. Healing, I need some healing done quick. Alright, where's the hospital at? Do I have a hospital? Alright, then these guys move to ally are going to Azathoth, so they go 1, 2, so they move here. And then this guy places a doom in an adjacent space, I'll place it here. Okay, so that's the end of that. So in counter phase I got Rivertown again. And I'm in a black cave. So you emerge blinking into the bright daylight where settlers in 17th century garb are putting in a witch on trial. You gain 1 clue from the neighborhood. Awesome. Like who's gone. Alright. You listen intently to the witch. That's going to be a lore check. No, I need 2. I need a 4. 5 and 6. I got it. If you pass, you just understand her meaning. You gain 1 spell. Alright, so I get 1 spell. Okay, so I have Hunter's Insight, spell, ritual attachment. At the start of your turn, you may test lore. If you pass, attach this card to a monster in any space. Attach. Reward. After you defeat the monster, gain an attached spell and search 1 clue. Okay, cool. Alright, so this guy is going to go here. So my graveyard is the thing, so I need to get out of there. Alright, so then we do mythos. So, 1 clue. So, it's going to be downtown. These get shuffled. We need 1 more. Okay. 1 more token. Another clue. Awesome. So let's do Russian district. Alright, so that's Mythos. Now we got an action phase again. So, I need to heal. So I'm thinking that I need a place I can heal. Oh, I can go to TikTok Club too. That'd probably be better. So I will move to, then that will be, okay. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Alright, and then I'm going to try to do a lore check, a ward check, so I get a total of 5. Just 1, 4, 5, 6. Come on. Did. So this guy's gone. Alright, so that's my turn. Alright. Then the monster phase. Oh, I forgot, I can't do that. 1, 2. I'm gonna put that back. Can't do that. Because I got this. These guys got 3 things I need to do. So -2. I need to attack this guy first. I can't do anything else. So I got 3, 6. So 4 dice. Because I got -2 on this guy. Right, and I got 3. So I need to get 3, man. Come on, I need 3 ones. So. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Not 1. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. I need a handshake. So that only gives me 4 anyway. It's not really worth it. I lost my bless. I lost my bless because I didn't get any good ones. Alright, that's my 1 turn. Then I can do a lore check. I get 5 dice. No. Oh, I can't do that. What am I doing? I can't do that. So what can I do? Okay. Attack or evade? Well, I can try evading. Let me try evading. So I have observation of 3, so I will only get 1. Hopefully I can do this, because to get them out of my pitch before for commence. And I did not. So, didn't work yet. Alright, that's my turn. Alright, so then Strandmod activates. Usually by moving. Okay, so these guys are gonna move towards the graveyard. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's gonna go this way. So you go 1, 2. Alright. And then this guy is gonna do a doom. It's gonna get placed here. Okay. And then this guy attacks me with 2 and 2. Shit. So what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to have to do. So 2 of these are going to go in here. This guy's going to be gone. Damn it, this sucks. No, what can I do? What can I do? I need to save myself. So this guy gone. Side. Okay, then 2 and 2, so next we'll get 2, 1 and 2, so 4 and 3. Okay. Then I would have encountered, but I do not, because I've got a guy that's on me, so I can encounter. So then I get a newspaper for my mementos. Says unexplained sightings near river, strange lights, sights, just swamp guests, city authorities, no truth or rumor of monsters. By H.A.P. Jessup, staff writer, Arkham, Massachusetts. You suffer 1 damage for each doom in your space. Oh, that's not good. I get 1. So that 1 puts me down to basically kills me. So now I'm gonna have to get a new character. Alright. So the first thing we have to do for a defeated character is we take the monsters that are engaging me and they're exhausted, and you put exhausted status there. Okay, then what we do is just go to all your cards and tokens and return the rest of your sheet and the token to the box. Alright, and then we place 1 doom on the scenario sheet. So we do this. So all these things go back. on for now. And then basically selecting a new character. So let me get the other character real quick. So we're going to be going with Marie Lamour. And let me get your character in here. Okay. There's the train station. Alright, so I have to pick what I want to do here. So it's intervene for sure. Intervene is a spell, and once per round, while another investigator in his space is resolving a test, you may test lower -1, adding your result to the other. That's not going to help me at all. I mean, what a waste of one. But I'll hopefully get something else. Then I can choose Witch Blood or Grandmir's Knife. And I'm thinking I need to have something for strength, so I'm going to take the knife instead. The Witch Blood can be gone. And alright, then I get $4 to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And this character, Marie, didn't know why her grandmere took herself off to Arkham, but the old woman must have had her reasons. You didn't know why the rest of the family stayed away. Even when grandmere died, you should go to her. Papa had said she'd like that, as if the old woman weren't already dead and buried. Marie booked herself as a venue at an Arkham club, using that for the jazz singer with the smoky velvet voice. And she tried not to think about the songs that crept into her dreams, the terrible inhuman sounds of them, or the terrifying Baron Samedi-looking gentleman who kept appearing in her audience when she sang. As a mystic, you are adept at warding against evil. Your focus should be removing doom from the board. You are the best defense against the ancient ones. As a survivor, your desire to survive the relentless assault of mythos and helping your fellows do the same, supporting one another, will lead to victory. Alright, so that's her backstory. She does have another special ability called Smoky Velvet. Once per round, after you perform an action, another character on the space may perform the same action. But, oh great. That's good. And he's got a focus limit too. I don't know how long she's going to last, but we'll see. She has a lore 3, fluent 4, observation 2, 2 strength, and 2 will. So I can only focus 2. I think strength's going to be number 1, and observation will be number 2. I think those 2 I would have to do. So we'll probably never use this intervening at all, but I got the 4. Alright, and then we're starting the new round anyway, so we can get her for 2 actions. The first action I want to do is I'm going to move. Okay, and I am going to do a lore check for 3. So hopefully I get something out of this. I'm doing out of this. And I got 2 Doom out of there. Awesome. So because I took 2 Doom out of there, I get a remnant. So we'll grab that. Alright. And that is my turn. So the monster phase. Alright. First thing is these guys will be moving to the graveyard. So we're going 1, 2. Right, this other ritualist is going to put a Doom down on the space. Put it right here. Okay, and then this guy flips over and readies himself for the next turn. So he will be coming towards me in the next phase. Alright, encounter phase. Alright, I am going to be doing a special temporal visual card. And I have 1 Doom on my space. You find a ritual circle, no doubt left by the cultists, that you could use to reverse the local disturbance, but only if you have the necessary ritual components. You may spend 1 remnant to remove 1 Doom from your space and 1 Doom from another space. Well, I luckily just got a remnant, so I can take that, and this gets off. This comes off. Cool. And that's that. Awesome. That is cleared 1 space out. Alright. So that is my counter, and then do the mythos. I put all these back. I only have 1 more Doom space. I'm going to try to get over there. I'm going to say P. I'm going to have that guy. She's got a strength of 4 right now. Okay, mix these up. First one we got is a Doom. So, Doom is East Town. No. So Doom is going to go right onto the card. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only need 2 more Doom. We're not doing very well. Okay, so now the unstable space is Hibbs Boardhouse, just so we know. Okay, and we take 1 more card, 1 more token, and we got a clue. So we think we're downtown. 1 more clue in downtown, and it goes here and mix the top 2 cards. Okay. Here we go. Alright. Looking for this. Alright. So that is mental phase. Now my action phase again. I want to do now before the guy comes here. Can't make any Doom anyway. I do have $1, so I will take $1. I'll move 3. 1, 2, 3. I will roll a lore check, so I get 3 dice. Alright, hopefully I make at least 1. Could not. No, I did not. Right, so that's my turn. Now it's the monster turn. So these guys, I'm going to move to Roadhouse. So he's going to go 1, 2. This guy is going to put 1 Doom on his face. He's going to go up here. I need to get down there and kill that guy. Because I don't want to keep doing that. But then the other guy is going to come right onto me and attack. So he gives me 2. Two Doom and 2 Horror. and I get no encounter because he's attached to me. Thank you very much for that. So I go right to the Mythos phase and pick 2 card tokens. The 1 Doom. Okay. Western District. Heavy River Docks. And then it's the River Docks is the new spot I have to go. Alright, and then one more. Monster. Wait, no. Colt Motorist. Find the nearest the leader. Street nearest the leader. So it'd be here. I hate those guys. Alright, so we got there. Alright, so it's my action, so I only can do evade. Evade will be that'll give me a 0, so I don't have 1 dice to do it. I had to do a freaking attack, so I will take 4 dice. But then I get -2 dice, so when you get 2 dice. Shoot, that's gonna be there. So I got 3. Wait a minute. I don't think I attacked him yet. Yeah, too bad. I got 1 damage on him. Okay. So that's 1 turn. Then I could try to disengage or focus a skill. Let me focus strength. So focus strength. You know what? I should have done that first. So I would have rolled 1 more dice. Let's see what we can do. 6. No, so I get 2 dice. 2. Alright, so I only have 1 left. That's good. Alright. Alright. This guy, she's not gonna last very long. Alright, so the next thing is the monster phase. Oh, this is not gonna help me. So I'm just gonna do 1 here. There's no, I'd rather do it there so I can put this there. I clue this right now. These guys are going to go and attack River Dock, so we're going to go 1, 2, and then she attacks me for, oh yeah, and this guy also takes a doom, so he's going to put 1 here. And then the guy's going to attack me for 2 and 2. Great. It's not helping me at all. 2 and 2. I need to kill this guy next turn. Alright, and then I go to Mythos phase. So, newspaper. Strange visitor spotted on Arkham streets. Pedestrians note sinister air. Police advise to do not approach. By Minnie Klein, staff writer, Arkham, Massachusetts. Choose another investigator in your space. Spawn 1 monster in that investigator space. Engage the investigator or another investigator in that space. Great. So we're going to spawn 1. And oh, we got this guy. Thank you very much. Now I got 2 guys on me. Alright. Hopefully he's only 1. About that. Okay, so then 1, so I need 1 more. And, oh, great. So it's East Town, so that gives me 3 more on the card. 1, 2, and 3. Not good. And then these go. Oh, I have way more. Oh, this is not it. This is. Not looking good, man. Not looking good at all. Okay, then have more than 7, so then I will level 5. Gets returned. And I will take 8, 9. Goes back in. 8. A terrible crashing sound pulls your attention toward the sky. A massive rift floats over Arkham. A menacing aura penetrates the atmosphere, and the visible bubble of a distortion envelops the city. Add one Doom token, and one Burst token to the cup. Great. Good. Alright. Got one here. Okay. Reveal all face down markers and remove all markers but the red one. If there are no markers, place one red marker face up in the starting space. Alright, so I'm going to have to get a red marker in the starting space. Oh, shit. God. Come on, dude. And flip this card. A gateway to the center of chaos looms over Arkham. The Demon Sultan, a being of supreme power, threatens to consume not only Arkham but the entire world. Azathoth cannot be defeated by human hands, but perhaps there is another way. The space with the red marker is the epicenter. Action. You may move to the future. Perform this action only at the epicenter. If the future is not adjacent to any other space, you will not be able to move back from the normal move action. When you have 5 clues on this card, flip card 9 and read the Lost in Time effect. When there are 13 or more Doom on this narrow sheet, flip card 9 and read the Blind Chaos effect. Okay. Okay. Only skeletons remain in the buildings of Arkham, and the blurred landscape is all that is left of your future. This card is a space called the future. If Doom would be placed on this space, place the Doom on this narrow sheet. Action. You prepare for the massive ritual, enclosing the city's entire city to a circle inscribed with the crooked star at the elder sign. Lower -2. If you pass, move one clue from this narrow sheet to your card 8. Warn this scenario only if you are in the future. Instead of resolving an encounter on the space, you fear this future is awaits the earth you call home. You suffer 2 horror. Alright, I'm not going to do that. Okay. Alright, great. 2. Okay, so back to the action phase. The only thing I can do right now is attack. So I'm going to attack the Timos of Alpha, and I will get, see, I got 3, 4, 5 dice. So 3 dice all together. So I'll attack him. And I did, and he died. 2 of those like this. So this guy's gone. I get a remnant. Alright, so that goes on top. Okay. And then I need to disengage this guy, because if he does, he's going to attack me and kill. Basically, I'm going to die. So I get a total of 2 dice only right now. And I need 5 of 6. I do. Thank you very much. Alright. So this guy is there. Alright. Okay. So I did what I had to do for this turn. I do need to go to Felma's Diner. Right, I can't do anything there. So I had to go to TikTok Club. Alright. So next team's monster phase. So alright, he's gonna get River Docks. So you guys go here. Alright, and then we got 2 of these guys, so we're gonna be doing Doom again. I'll put one here, and then this is gonna get a. Oh no, gonna get another star. Oh, this one's under there. Okay, the other guy is gonna get another one. Doom. And he's gonna get. Place that here. Okay. Alright, encounter phase. I will do downtown. Thank you. We can get a clue out of this thing. I just need to get 3 clues. Where am I? I'm at Independence Square. The monument features many names you recognize as the current citizens of Arkham. A plaque states it was built in 1946 to honor those killed during the Second World War. You gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. Alright, so we got 1 clue. Alright, there's a smart market ready. You may buy 1 common item from the display. And let's see what they have there. So this is going here. Balloon, okay. Common item. Once per round, if you I got 4 hearts. That would probably be perfect for me right now. 4, but I have 3 that. Let's see. Take this guy for 3. So I would have 2 weapons to use, and I get 2 more dice, so that'll work. Okay, 3. And we put another thing away here. Alright. Okay, so now we have the mental phase. Alright. See what we're gonna do here. Doom. Easttown, great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's Mama's Diner. Okay, next one. Pick, blank. Right. Engage with me now. Go. Okay, so I can move. He's not engaged with me yet. So I am going to go 2. So 1, 2. wait a minute, I was gonna go there. I was gonna go check my money. Damn it. Can't do that either now. Damn it. That didn't be any good. You know what? I'm just gonna engage this guy. And I will attack him. So I get a total of 4, 5, 7 dice. 7 dice. So he's gonna be gone. Get out of the way. See, we got nothing. Oh my god. Oh my dice. I can't believe this. I get nothing. Oh, 6. I get 2 more dice. I did. Okay, thank you. So this guy's gone. Alright, attack him, and then I will do a lore check. So I get 3 dice. Oh wait. Yeah. 3 dice. Okay. Alright, so that's my turn. Monster phase. These guys are going to Mama's Diner. So 1, 2. These guys are going to take 1. So this is, either way it's going to matter. That one's going to take this one. I put here. Thank God. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's see. Okay, then counter phase, I get downtown card. Yeah, I'm so pissed. Okay. Today is your Arkham Art Fair. You may buy any number of crayons on display. One artist is painting a futuristic cityscape. Observation. So observation is 2. So 4 didn't get it. Okay, I didn't pass. So this goes back in here. I can pass it. Okay. Right there. And we do a Mythos card. And close. Monster. Haunted Stalker. On at most doom. Okay. Okay. And like. Alright. What turns? What do I do here? She's blocking me. No problem is diner now. So I may want to move somewhere else. Okay, well first I want to do observation. I have to do it though. Let me try to get my thing in there. So I got a clue. I did it. Alright, so that goes here. So 3. Alright, and then I did that. almost there. 1, 2. Okay. And then it's the kind of Ulster Bays. These guys go to Venom's Diner, so they're gonna go 1, 2. This guy is gonna get 1 doom here. That's gonna make this go into an anomaly. And then you have this guy who's gonna move 2. That was he's gonna move 2, 1, 2. And then I got this guy who's going to put another doom token on here, so that goes to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. Alright, we're in the last legs. Clue. So clue on. North side, okay. And then this goes here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. My turn. Let's see. Anything else I can. I go here. Arkham. I can't do anything with anything I have. Okay. So you know I did 1, 2. What are you doing? Street account, isn't it? I didn't. I was enforced. Bad old produced truck and stuck in the mud on the winding side road. While the driver tries again to push it free, I thought this would be a shortcut, and now I'm going to be late. You roll up your sleeves and offer to help. So I got 3. So 3 dice. No, okay. So, then I get 1 more. That's my turn, and I can focus. I will focus. I think I'll do. I need to do opposite. The lore. Oh no, I will do lore instead. Okay. Lore. Okay, that's my turn. And that's your turn. So Rob's Diner, so these guys, 2 guys are gonna do Rob's Diner. This one's moved to me, so 2. Okay. And then I guess. So 2 dice, so this, oh no. 2, so I got 13. So doom. If there's 13 or more doom on the scenario, flip card 9 and read the swipe. I think I lost, man. The Demon Sultan emerges from the Great Rift over Arkham, and all air is sucked from the atmosphere in an instant. Earthquakes and volcanic eruptions near the Earth's crust heart. All remaining life on Earth lasts for no more than a few fleeting moments of pain. Or rather, they would feel pain had their minds not already been shattered. Somehow you survive long enough to watch everything else die. Lest you lose the game. Well, that is Arkham Horror, the board game. I wish I could have said that I won. This game, I love this game. It's really challenging. It's probably better with 3 to 4 players, mainly because you have more people involved, and you have more variety of abilities, so people can help each other. But I tried my best. Almost the second character I used almost was about to die because I had a monster coming up to me and it's about to attack me. So it was a hard game. It escalates at the end, and there's a bunch of scenarios to play. This is just one scenario. This is the one that they basically tell you to start with. There are a bunch of expansions come out that have different scenarios and different boards and other cards and so forth. So hopefully we get to play it again with a different scenario later on, or try this over again. I will think about what next game I want to play. I'm probably going to play, start continuing with Legend of Dark, because we haven't finished the new quest yet. So I will probably start it up again. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. If you have any comments or suggestions to improve this channel, I really would like to appreciate it, and put them in the comment section. But otherwise, thank you for watching. Take care, guys.